welcome all friends and devotees of yoga, meditation, and Buddhist studies. Today is Wednesday, it's midweek today. Wednesday, the 14th of October, 2015. I'm just going to continue reading from chapter 9. I believe we're on chapter 9 today, on the Dhammapada Sutra. For those who are watching my videos for the first time, the Dhammapada Sutra is the summary of the wisdom of the Buddha. That is the Buddha's wisdom in a nutshell. The summary of the wisdom of the Buddha. That's the Dhammapada Sutra. I did this work over 10 years ago when I did several other translations of divine literature. So we'll start today from verse 116, which says, "Always be active, doing kind and meritorious deeds. Keep your reasoning away from wickedness and crookedness. When a man is negligent in the pursuit of virtue, that is, virtuous deeds, the heart takes pleasure in vice, that is, vicious deeds." Verse 117, Dhammapada Sutra. "If one makes a mistake, if one does wrong, he must stop and avoid proceeding in error. He should not deliberately nurture such bad habits. Where wrongs multiply, distress, of course, results." Verse 118, I believe, will be next. Verse 118 of the Dhammapada Sutra. These are my translations. "If one acts meritoriously, if one acts assuredly right, he must continue and proceed aright. He should deliberately nurture such good habits. Where rights multiply, great joy results." Verse 119. "A vicious man obtains virtue, while his wicked deeds have not developed and multiplied. For once his wicked deeds ripen and multiply, the vicious man receives grave penalties." Verse 120, Dhammapada Sutra. "A virtuous man obtains vice, while his kind and even meritorious deeds have not developed and multiplied. For once his kind, meritorious deeds ripen and multiply, the virtuous man receives pleasant rewards." Verse 121. "Do not consider vicious deeds petty, with no serious or significant results. Water falling in drops, drop after drop, drop after drop, will slowly but surely fill an entire basin. Little by little, gradually but surely, a stupid fool loads and ruins himself with vice." That's verse 121. We're now proceeding to verse 122 of my translations of the Dhammapada Sutra. "Do not consider virtuous deeds petty, with no serious or significant results. Water falling in drops, drop after drop, drop after drop, will slowly but surely fill an entire basin. Little by little, gradually but surely, a learned sage loads and preserves himself with virtue." Verse 123, Dhammapada Sutra. "Like a person keeps away from hazardous materials, cherishing his own existence, like a wealthy business person with few bodyguards keeps away from a deadly route, a man should keep away from vice." Verse 124, the Dhammapada Sutra. "If a man's hand is free from injury, he can touch hazardous materials. If the flesh is healthy without injury, hazardous materials cannot do harm. A man who does no vice gets no vice." Verse 125, the Dhammapada Sutra. These are my translations. I did several years, many years ago. verse 125. One who does evil to another, who has done no evil, a good man, a pious man without blemish, of impeccable character, disasters and grievous consequences befall such an idiot, just like small refuse hauled upwards by fools. The field only falls back on them due to gravity. One who does evil to another who has done no evil, a good man, a pious man without blemish, of impeccable character, disasters and grievous consequences befall such an idiot, just like small refuse hauled upwards. Verse 126, Dhammapada Sutra. Quite a few humans are conceived and born again through the uterus of a woman. The vicious proceed to hellfire, while the virtuous proceed to paradise. All who have neither wandering nor imaginary thoughts attain ultimate freedom. Verse 127, Dhammapada Sutra. In the world, there is no way in which one may establish to flee and be elusive to vice. No hideout in the heavens, none at the bottom of the ocean, nor is there a place of refuge in the hollows of rocks and hills. Concluding verse 128, Dhammapada Sutra. In the world, there is nowhere in which one may establish to flee and be elusive to the ultimate passing away. No hideout in the heavens, none at the bottom of the ocean, nor is there a place of refuge in the hollows of rocks and hills. Folks, that's chapter 9. Tomorrow will be chapter 10. I already decided to take it one chapter a day. There are 26 chapters of the Dhammapada Sutra. So I'll be reading one chapter every blessed day. Just one chapter a day is good. The contest is still on for summarizing Grandmaster Chin Kong's work for those who are really interested in taking on that project. We still have Buddhism as an education. We still have to understand Buddhism and the art of living. We have the 3 books by Grandmaster Chin Kong that I published earlier on YouTube and also on the websites that I created for them. You also find them on BuddhaNet, of course. Yeah, they are free books. Master Chin Kong didn't put any copyright on the books, so they're absolutely free. These 3 books, they are still on, as I said before. I'm going to be giving a prize, the Aburime prize, to the best work. So for those of you who are interested, who know you are good in, descriptive writing, you are willing to enter the contest, summarize these books and send them to me by the email address. I'll give you my email address again. Send them in and we'll, get in touch with organizations, which I also publish in my Gazette, and we'll find judges, appropriate judges, to look at the works for you folks and pick the best. The best work, as I said, is going to be awarded between $100 and $200 cash prize. So feel free to enter the contest if you are willing. Contact me. My email address is c.aburime, aburime, @hotmail.com. c.aburime@hotmail.com, or Color College. Color spelled British, COLOUR, Color College @hotmail.com. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions. And those who are willing to enter the contest, enter the contest. Just get me a summary of the books. Grandmaster Chin Kong has no copyright on them. Work on them, summarize. Those who want to get in the contest, summarize the book, Buddhism as an Education, to understand Buddhism and the art of living. Those are the 3 books. I lectured them earlier this year if you have been following my teachings, watching my videos. So we have between $100 and $200 cash prize for the winner of that contest. So feel free to enter the contest if you're interested. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a pleasant midweek. It's midweek today. Namo Amitofo.